Hello everyone. In this video, I will discuss about what is sociological research. This is a very important topic for us because we need to understand what exactly is the sociological research. There are numbers of social science disciplines, and each disciplines have their own subject matter and methodological framework. So that is why we need to understand what is sociological research. Before going into detail about sociological research, I would like to highlight some of the misconceptions about sociological research. And these misconceptions needs to be examined, needs to be discussed so that we can have a proper understanding of sociological research. So firstly, there is a misconception about sociological research is that by using prefix sociological with any of the topic can make the study a sociological one. There is a trend among the scholars, among the academicians who uses the prefix, who uses a word sociological in the topic. It may be in the prefix, it may be in the suffix, it may be in the middle of any of the topic, and tries to uh, show it as a sociological topic. So it is important to know just mere use of the word sociological does not make a particular study sociological. Secondly, there is a misconception that sociological studies must have field work, must have primary data collection. That if you are not going to field, if you are not collecting primary data from the respondents, that means you are not doing any sociological study. So unless and until you are not going to field, collecting field data, sociological study is not possible for you. This is a misconception. Here I would like to say the data collection, primary data collection from field is one type of research, is one type of sociological research, or one of the component of the sociological research. There are various other components of sociological research, but this is one component of sociological research. The third misconception that I am highlighting is about this primary data collection or field study. Those who have done sociological works, or those who are doing sociological works, sociological researches, they must understand it. Just going to field and collecting some data from the sample of a population does not make it a sociological data collection or sociological field research. There are various other important aspects, methodological aspects, theoretical aspects, and perspectives which should also be considered while going for sociological research. So there is a misconception that if we are going to field and collecting some primary data, we are doing sociological study. Another important thing which I shall mention here is that going to field and collecting some information from the respondents and describing these responses in the form of table, charts and others does not make the study a sociological one again. There is a misconception, there is a widespread uh, distortion of the sociological works, that going to field, collecting some responses from the respondents, and whatever respondent said is explained, described or interpreted. It's not exactly the interpretation, because interpretation is something which is very sociological. It is related to Max Weber's approach of Western. Anyway, that I am not going to discuss. So description of the responses in the form of table, through charts, through diagrams, through many other tools. So this particular way of doing data collection, this particular way of describing data in any of the paper, in any article, or in any of the research study is not making a sociological contribution. So we need to have a rethinking about all these things. I am not pointing out any of the research criticism. I am just highlighting the misconceptions so that we can have better understanding of the sociological research. I would say sociological theories are the expression of sociological research, manifestation of the sociological research. These are the symbol of sociological research. So more detailed aspect of sociological theories I will discuss in any other video. Usually certain common social science research methods are used for the study, for field study in different social science subjects including sociology. These common research methods like sampling method, questionnaire method, the interview schedule, and the others like observations and many such survey method and others. And these common methods are uses in superficial level. These are not using by researchers properly with particular the orientation towards sociology. There is an example we can give: the participant observation, which is a part of the ethnography, which is the most important sociological and anthropological approach or perspective. So we needs to have proper understanding about the ethnography, participant observation, that may be discussed in any other video. So her point is that superficial level use of these methods may not make the study a sociological one. Superficial level of description does not make a study a sociological one. Sociological research should focus on individual action, social structure, social system, social institutions, cultures, values, norms, ecology, social, natural environment, and many more such aspects. Now these aspects may be categorized into three categories. One is individual, second is social structure, and third one is the phenomena. There are various phenomena exist in a society, and society is based upon the social structure. An individual is most important part of the society and social phenomena. So these three aspects must be covered, but how to cover in the sociological research, how to deal with these aspects in the sociological research, we shall understand in detail. So in next video I will discuss about this.